A call was made to the police department by a nurse from the Gwinnett County Hospital emergency room. The purpose of the call was to report an alleged domestic violence incident, and who could blame the nurse after seeing Ashley Bocanegra accompanied by her fiancé, in a state that words could hardly describe. Ashley was suffering from severe injuries, with large bruises covering much of her face, head, and upper torso. Her entire face was swollen, and there were bite marks on her body, her face, legs, and back. It appeared as if she had been lifted, smashed onto the ground, and dragged repeatedly, with no explanation for the injuries except possibly severe domestic violence. When questioned, her fiancé claimed he didn't know what had happened to her. He said he was at work when she called, asking him to take her to the hospital, explaining that some people had jumped her out of nowhere, leaving her in critical condition. She struggled to breathe, gasping for air all the way to the hospital, vomiting blood, while he tried to calm her, reassuring her that everything would be okay. Strangely, Ashley kept insisting on keeping the police out of it, saying that everything was fine. Her story was almost unbelievable, from the supposed attack to her refusal to involve the authorities, and the nature of her injuries. If someone bites a person's face, that's not a random assault. Clearly, Ashley was hiding something. I'm your host, Jonah, and this is the full story of Ashley Bocanegra. The nurses didn't hesitate, despite Ashley's wishes, and called the police anyway. When the police arrived, they were already looking for Ashley. Earlier that day, the department had received multiple calls reporting the same incident, including one from a leasing agent who was almost live updating the conflict. Upon closer inspection, it became clear that a woman was being attacked by two others. One of the women was on top, beating and slamming the victim's head onto the road, while the other was filming the entire assault. The leasing agent reported that she even approached them and told them to stop fighting. The woman on top looked her straight in the eyes, a stare that felt like it was piercing her soul, and then continued slamming the other woman's head onto the ground.
She at? She's walking out the park. Hold the phone down.
By the what? By the pool? Oh. Alright, bro. Where are we going? Look at her right there, right there.
So guess what? That was me. You know who did that, right? Wanna get up?
Get off me.
Get off my hair. I'm gonna you up.
Let me go then. Get off me.
Say hi to Daniel.
Get off me.
Say hi to Daniel.
Get the off
You
me.
know he said I could come out here and you up, right?
Okay, good.
You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
He's in the house with our son.
Hey, wow.
He
So
said
this
I
is
could
what
you up. Yep, this is what we do. If I get mad and he knows I'm
Uh-huh.
leaving, he feels sad. He says, I'll let you her up. That's what I'm doing. You up.
Alright.
Tell me everything.
You got it. Get off.
Nope.
No, you ain't got. You don't
wanna
get
be
to say
on my
so.
man, right? Want to be in front of my man, right?
Get off.
Right? You his manager? I'm getting you fired. That's bias.
Okay, so go
Yep,
ahead,
that's a
you do
conflict
that.
of interest. I'm
do
showing
that.
this to the job.
Okay.
You're my while he's on the clock. My going there trying to ruin his family. He has a whole son. You're mad for him?
Okay. Get off.
Wow. Yeah.
That's that. That's it.
Get the off me.
Yeah.
You're so lucky my nails is hurting because I was really do worse to you right now. I will do worse to you. I will do worse to you. I will do worse to you. That's why he was trying to protect you, but now he don't care for you to get your ass beat. Got my face.
Alright, get my phone.
Nope, you're not getting it. You're jumping both of us for your phone.
Get my phone.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Get my phone.
No.
The police moved quickly, but by the time they arrived at the complex where the incident had occurred, there was no sign of Ashley or the two women who had attacked her. Shortly afterward, they located the apartment where the two women, Janine Gonzalez and Gonzalez-Stevens, lived. During the confrontation, the police questioned them about the incident. Meanwhile, two other detectives were across town at the hospital with Ashley, attempting to piece together exactly what had happened. As of now, at Ashley's request, no charges had been filed.
Can they come out? The females that are in there? The females that were fighting.
Yeah.
This girl, she came to my house. She's been sleeping with my fiance. She works over there. She's his manager, and she keeps on forcing him to have sex with her after he been cut it off, or she's gonna fire him. And we ended up fighting right there because she approached my home. This is my home. She lives all the way over there.
Okay, is everybody in the house right now?
Oh, just me. I'm the only one that fought. Just me. The girl, she left.
Is your sister involved?
My sister?
Yeah, is she?
No, that's my sister-in-law.
Is she involved?
She was there.
Are you two arguing? Or are you guys?
No, we're not arguing.
Okay,
We're okay.
so let's go inside.
The female that he's been sleeping with.
Him?
Yes, my fiance that I've been with for 5 years.
Okay.
We moved here together from up north. He works at Floor and Decor. He's been sleeping with his manager.
And that's who was here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been feeling it for some time now.
Okay.
Yesterday I'm walking to Quick Trip. I see them walking together. And you're a woman, you know our intuition. I know that's the girl. I seen her, we argued yesterday, he broke it up, it was fine. This morning now, she's calling, text him, saying that she's gonna be coming here. I waited for her.
Now, let's keep these claims in mind. Stevens claimed that Ashley was the one who showed up at her place, looking for Stevens' fiancé, Daniel. So basically, this Daniel guy was cheating on Stevens with Ashley, and now Ashley supposedly wanted to fight Stevens over him. Stevens went on to explain to the officers how she'd been suspicious ever since they moved down from up north. She noticed Daniel hanging out with Ashley, and her woman's intuition kicked in. She just knew this was the one Daniel was cheating with. Stevens also mentioned that Ashley was the one calling and texting, saying she'd be coming over to Daniel's place. And Stevens, almost bragging, told the officers how she was stronger than Ashley and that it'd be bad for her to come back around. If she did, Stevens would handle the situation again. Unfortunately, the story doesn't end here. Later that day, Ashley Bocanegra would lose her life from the injuries she suffered in that fight earlier that morning. The police returned to Stevens' door, but this time it wasn't to ask questions, it was to arrest her and her accomplice, Janine Gonzalez.
I know, that was the girls that were walking. They went to Quick Trip. Hey.
Hi.
I'm Detective Carter with Gwinnett County Police. Are you your internet?
Yes, hi.
Hey, this is Detective Poppy or Sergeant Poppy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
We know that there was like an incident that happened earlier today. Has anyone called you about it since?
No. Was somebody supposed to?
Well, we just got another call about it. So I guess the girl went to the hospital and she died.
She died?
She's dead. So, but we know that there was like an altercation that happened beforehand.
And that was mutual, and she came here.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah.
So, but because of it,
I wasn't going to kill anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
I get it.
Yeah.
But because of that, we have to kind of talk to you guys and get a more formal statement.
Sure, okay. Wow, I'm so sorry about that. That was not my intention. I've been mentally going through a lot. I have bipolar depression, and I'm just going through a lot right now. And you know, I came here from up north with my fiance. That's him.
Hey.
I came here with my fiance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came
Are you
here,
the sister? His sister. Okay.
Sister. I came here with my fiance to start a new life, buy a house, everything like that, and I never expected him to basically cheat on me with someone at the workplace. You know what I'm saying?
So we would like to get like a formal statement. So we're going to ask that you come up to our headquarters and talk to us.
It's just right up the street.
Okay. All right.
I hear kids. Is there someone else here that can? There's someone here with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, the truth is still foggy, with two totally opposite claims. Ashley, the victim, saying it was just a random jump up, while Stevens claims Ashley came to her place looking for a fight. After the arrest, it started sinking in for Antonetta just how serious the situation was now that Ashley was dead. Realizing this, she refused to answer any further questions and demanded an attorney.
Well, I do want to speak with the lawyer just because of how sensitive the situation is. I will say that, you know, I don't go out looking to harm anybody. That's not my intention. I do feel, you know, very remorseful about anything that has happened with that young lady. I'll also say that, you know, it wasn't my intention to even get into an altercation with her today. She came over to my place of residence looking for my fiance. We argued. I was hit. We fought. I feel really bad, but I don't know. I'm just no. This is just too much.
Okay.
Janine, on the other hand, didn't have the same sense of caution and was all about the tea. She didn't hold back, spilling everything, with a few lies mixed in to try to get herself out of the mess. This was all thanks to Detective Carter, who really nailed it, getting Janine to act all silly and friendly, not realizing this was her one-way ticket to jail.
Just go through basically, since I wasn't there and I'm playing catch up basically. So what happened?
So let me start to where it leaded.
Okay.
Okay, so since I've been down here, they haven't been on good terms. So, arguments back to back. So we just came back from Florida not too long ago from her mom's wedding, and we left on bad terms with everybody because my brother got into a incident with her stepdad. So ever since that happened and we left Florida, it's just been rockier. It's just been worse arguments. So yeah, sorry, I just cursed.
You're fine.
Okay.
I flipped up earlier.
Okay. So they're arguing or whatever. So my brother, him being a man, cheats. Like always, he's feeling less than, he thinks it's okay to cheat, so, he tells me who's he cheating with and stuff. Now, me and my stepsister, not my stepsister, my sister-in-law, we're very close, so close, you understand. She's more of a sister to me than my brother's a brother to me,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very
So,
close.
we're very close.
Yeah.
So, once he told me, I was just like, ooh, what to tell her?
It's girl code. You have
Yes,
to.
right? So, especially when, right after he told me what he was doing, he wanted to do it with her. So, I was just like, I'm about to tell her. 2 days prior before this day, we were just chilling, she was working, and Daniel did something to her to make her upset. So, we were talking or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I forgot to tell you. No, I didn't forget, but I still, So, I was like, told her what happened. He explained, cheated or whatever. She was like, oh, really? She's upset or whatever. I was like, don't tell him that I told you, because he's going to be mad at me.
Right.
Okay, so, after that, he explained how the girl looked to me, though. And, curly hair, Puerto Rican, skinny girl. So I was like, alright. So then I explained it to Antonetta. So the next day after that, we went to the store. Last night. We went to the store last night and we were walking to Quick Trip. Quick Trip is right there,
I know, I saw y'all walking earlier.
Yeah.
I thought that was you guys.
Okay, so we walked to Quick Trip. As we're walking to Quick Trip, both of them are walking together from Quick Trip. So they're just now leaving and we're just now coming. So Antonetta's like, is that Daniel walking? So now she runs to him like, who is this? So he's like, oh, it's my worker or whatever. Mind you, before we walked to Quick Trip, we asked him, when you go on your break, can you take us to the store? He said he couldn't leave on his break. So when we saw them walking, it was like, you just said you couldn't leave on your break. Now you walking with her to the store?
Tell us about that. How did that happen?
It was very vivid.
I know
It happens so fast. Fights are just like a blur when it happens.
Yeah.
But
where was she? I know you said earlier she came looking for him.
she came because he was moving. He was getting kicked out, and she wanted to be a little writer. When she knows she a side chick and she got a husband at home. Like, girl.
I know she's breaking up a happy home, but where was she at?
No, she has a husband as well.
Yeah, no, but where was she at?
What do you mean?
You said she came and looked for him. Where was she at? How did y'all make contact with her?
Through messages.
Where did you meet up?
She was in our complex. I guess she lives right near us. I think there's two sides of the complex. You know that hill?
Yeah.
It goes around, and when it goes up and around, there's another complex that looks just the same.
So did she knock on the door at first, or you guys just saw her outside?
Outside. She didn't knock. She didn't get the chance to.
Okay.
Cause oh yeah, you got this bitch coming. I'm about to be around. So yeah.
Did you guys start yelling at her before you guys approached her, or how'd that go down?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It wasn't really all. Yeah, it was just like, yeah, and you can't see my. And then it was just fine after that. She knew what it was because she got ready too, you know. And it was just fighting.
Who was fighting?
The girl and another.
Everybody?
No.
Girl, you ain't getting on it?
No. Like, yeah.
Of course you did. I know you did.
Just a little bit.
You guys, because like you said, that's your homegirl.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Tell me about that. How that happened.
I didn't go crazy though, cause she's small as hell. Like, you're enough already. I don't need to be punching her, dragging her. I don't need to do all of that. I'm good. Like in the beginning, she got on the floor, and I kind of like dragged her just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then I stopped. I was just like,
it's hard. The adrenaline's going. You know, you gotta.
Yeah. I was just like, okay, let me stop. And then they're just fighting. And yeah, just a little hit. So I didn't really fight her. That's just crazy.
What made it stop?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a weird question. I never know.
Like was she saying anything or Ashley? I mean,
no, she was just. I never, out of all fights I've been in, I never saw somebody talk during a fight, like, while you're getting beat up, talking. I never met somebody that.
What was she saying?
She was just, you know, talking, oh, your doesn't want you, that's why he's not loving me, just like that, throwing it out in the air. And then, like, it was just such a weird fight, like, she was just like, she just kept on talking. Then she was like, "Aren't you his sister?" And it was just laughing all time. It was just weird. She was a weird person.
You said she said grab the phone.
Yeah.
Antoinette said grab the phone.
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Okay.
When she was talking back while she was getting beat up, like how that make you feel? With the stuff that she was saying.
Like, I didn't care.
She was angry. She's mad.
Because like, she was listen. I don't get bothered by people who talk stuff. You gotta like really do something to me, you know.
She was talking about your brother though, and your sister.
Yeah, but it was just like so, like you.
So you weren't mad? You was just nonchalant, just like whatever.
Yeah, I can't be that mad now. Come on, she knew what it was. You're gonna talk regardless. It's a fight. What do you expect? So I'm just like, I've been in multiple fights. They brought.
So you were just standing over them as they were fighting?
Yeah, I'm just like, what? But then I walk away because Daniel was mad as hell. He, like I said, every time this is me getting in the business period, he gets angry, and I don't got time for him.
Yeah. But he was sleeping when the fight was happening outside, right? Because you said that she woke him up.
Yes, she did.
By she, you mean Ashley, right? Who woke Daniel up?
She did.
Who's she?
Antonetta.
Okay. So you guys were outside fighting?
No. We woke him up when we knew Ashley was coming. And then we was like, yeah, like she's about to get beat up because now you're getting kicked out and she thinks it's okay to come save you. Like, who is she? Yeah, haven't been together for how long? Like, that was weird. So, yeah.
Daniel! You're outside because I used your phone to write her. And I recorded it.
How did you guys find the messages again?
His phone.
Okay. Did you find it or did she find it?
She found it.
Antoinette? Okay. How did she, like, where were you at? Did you come, how did that happen?
She came to me, we were reading messages. And we were like, yeah, that's the girl that we just saw. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys text her?
What do you mean?
Did you guys send messages to her?
No, we don't got her number.
No, I mean from his phone.
Oh, from his phone? No, I don't think so, no.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because you messed up your story a little bit. I already read the messages. You messed up a little bit.
What was the messages?
He wasn't getting kicked out.
Oh, yes he was. I don't know. What the hell? I didn't. I only saw the messages where he was cheating. So I'm not sure if anybody texted her. Or,
You sure?
You know? Yeah.
So Antoinette just sent the message
I'm
by herself?
positive myself. I'm positive. But yeah, I don't know if there's any messages sent to that lady. Cause I can't say I didn't know if there's messages sent.
You were with her when she was still
why else would
texting
she
him.
have come?
You were still with her when she was texting her. I know you guys were sending messages. She already told us you guys were texting her.
Yeah, but I don't know what was said.
So she was just texting her.
That's why I said you was getting kicked out. I don't know what was said.
So you didn't send the messages, she just sent the messages.
Yeah, because I don't know what was said in those messages. But I know from seeing them arguing, he was getting kicked out.
Okay, so you didn't see no messages, Antoinette just told you about it, and then
No,
Antoinette was texting her?
I saw the messages where he was cheating.
What did those say?
I'm feeling you, I'm falling for you, something like that. Hurting each other messages.
And that's when Antoinette showed those. She showed those to you, and that's when she started messaging her.
Yeah, she showed those to me,
Mm-hmm.
and then she sent a message to her.
Antoinette sent the message to Ashley.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Did she tell you what she was sending?
Did like the words and shit? No, I don't know what she said.
You mean you had to know something? You knew she was outside.
But I didn't know she was outside. Of course I knew she was outside, because if she about to go fight, I'm coming with her.
But earlier in the day, she didn't know that she was walking into a fight.
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
I know that's crazy. Do y'all know how she died? Like,
From fighting.
The injuries of her death.
So they had to do an autopsy, but it was it was a result of her the injury she sustained during the fight.
It's crazy.
How does it make you feel?
This make me feel like I'm going to hell. That I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Like, that's really crazy. Life is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's not a big girl.
No, she isn't. That's why I didn't want to jump her. She's too small. I looked at her and I'm just like, how old are you? She told me she was 30. I'm like, you're very small for your age to be 30. Like, she looked sick, skinny. So I was like, nah.
I heard she was pretty up.
I don't know.
Daniel said, he said, when I opened the door, I saw her. I was like, oh, and I slammed the door because she was so up.
Yeah, he did do that. He did do that.
He said he was shocked because
but
how
I
bad she
didn't.
looked.
I don't know, because I really didn't see her after that. Like, they had me sitting in the back because Daniel was on my robbery. Hold up. What? Robbery?
Yeah.
We didn't steal her phone. We took it so she could come to the house.
Oh, you took it?
Yeah,
You didn't steal it.
got her phone back.
Ah.
I told you she wasn't leaving unless we gave her back her phone. We just did it so we could call her husband, but we changed our mind.
Ah, okay.
We had her phone today. She got her phone back.
She said it was okay for you to take it?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a robbery. The other charge is murder.
Murder?
Yep. You're being charged with murder.
Me?
Yep.
That's too
deep.
bad.
That's deep, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
No. What? Murder? I barely laid hands on her. All I did was pull her hair.
You could see the look on her face drop when Detective Carter called her out on her lie, letting her know they'd seen the videos she recorded on her phone, and that she'd be going to jail for Ashley's murder. Even then, she still argued that she barely touched her. I'm convinced at this point that this girl's a little messed up in the head. After everything that's happened, she still doesn't seem to get the seriousness and weight of the mess she's in. Her attitude is just way too chill, too careless, and it only becomes clearer when you see this.
What the fuck? We're going to jail in these clothes?
They'll give you clothes when you get there.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Bad outfit. Like, let me change, please.
From the mix of reactions we witnessed, there are still two more. Daniel's reaction, who, in his mind, didn't even consider it cheating because he and Antonetta were already over. The only thing keeping them together was the kids they share.
We'll come back here and talk to you. I understand you got kids, so we'll just leave you here for now with your kids. We're going to take her up and talk to her, and your sister's going to go.
So just 2 cars, so 1 more car, that's it.
And then we'll go from there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
How long do you live here?
About like a year.
About a year?
Yeah.
Do you know Ashley?
Yes, sir.
How do you know Ashley?
I have an emotional relationship with her.
Okay. So, they had the altercation earlier this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which you don't know anything about.
No, I was informed that while I was sleeping, she went in my phone, took my phone, and yes, she deleted the messages. I'm not even gonna lie. She gave me back my phone. It was like seemed like it was untouched.
Yeah.
She texted the woman, said, "Hey." She basically acted like she was me. I know. I swear she probably still has the messages, Ashley. So she texted me and she was like, she acted like she was me, and she said, "Hey, my wife kicked me." She's not my wife, but she said that. I guess that's what she said when it came out in love. So she kicked me out. Can you come meet me? She used basically her emotional, the way she feels towards me to get her over here. And when she got her over here,
Hey, call. Go ahead and just take them over by your car.
what's gonna happen?
Just go ahead and take them over
We're
by
gonna
your
we'll
car.
just
Please.
we are. Hold on 1 second. So then she came over. So she asked her to come over. She was pretending to be you.
Yes, ma'am.
And then what?
She fought her. She had to, because the way when I opened, I literally woke up and was like, all
When
I
you
hear
say
is-
she fought her, like
she had to fight
who?
her because they had to fight or get in an altercation because when I heard this, like I literally woke up and I'm like, what the heck? And all I hear is them yelling amongst each other, my sister and her, I guess like hyped.
So
like,
Ashley came
something.
here to your door.
Because they took her phone, I guess. They took her phone because I got to give it back to her.
Oh, they took her phone.
Yes,
Okay.
because she was gonna text, I guess Herman and like she was hurt. So, but now I wake up and I'm like, oh, there's knocking at the door, but I hear bickering. So I'm like, y'all don't hear this door? I'm like, what the heck? I open the door and I just see, I just closed it immediately.
How did she look when she opened the door?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
She looked up.
Yeah.
Okay. About what happened to your sister kicked me in the back by my heart and chest.
Yes, and I know she has heart problems. Like, this is like crazy to me. Like it's not like this is fresh. Like, I'm over here cheating on this woman. I'm not. We've been like, this has been a toxic environment, and she's just been trying to figure out what to do, and I've been trying to figure out what to do, but she doesn't want nobody to leave.
Where you at? I need to see you. I'm in the bed. I want you here so bad.
She hurt.
I want to see you.
Like, real bad.
So
Honestly, I'm not gonna make a show. I'm not gonna go and yell. I'm not gonna go call her. I just want to know.
Well, yeah, we got a call from the hospital a little while ago, and she actually passed away from.
Bro,
injuries.
stop playing with me,
No,
please.
seriously.
Please stop playing
No,
with me.
sure.
Please stop playing
Sit down,
with me.
sit down,
Please
sit
stop
down, sit
playing
down,
with me.
sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
Please stop playing with me.
Shh, breathe. Breathe.
Please stop playing with me. Nah, I can't
Breathe.
breathe.
Shh, breathe.
Oh,
Look at me. Look at me. Breathe.
Always.
Even more devastating is her poor fiancé. I'm not sure if the police told him the truth, but from the footage we have, I'm pretty sure he's still in the dark about her cheating and the whole jumping incident. In his mind, his fiancé went out to get him a cake for his birthday, only to be randomly targeted by suspicious people who beat her to death. You can see how much he blames himself over it.
Just to be clear, just to your understanding, this looks to you like there's just a random beating for no reason.
From what was told to me, yeah, she said she doesn't know who the girls are. She said she walked out the building and saw 2 girls roaming, and they looked suspicious. They looked like they were up to no good. And then they seen her, approached her, started swinging right off the gate.
Without saying anything.
Without saying anything. So I don't know.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm to blame. Because it's my birthday and she would never went out there to get me a cake. Maybe that's what it is.
No.
But I have to, because it's like, I just feel like.
You can't do that. It's going to eat at you for forever. It's like, you never predicted this. You didn't see this coming.
To sum it all up, here's how the whole thing came to happen. Daniel and Antonetta were two adults who had once been in love, but due to complications, they had to move from the north to Gwinnett County to start a new life. For Daniel, it was clear that he and Antonetta were over, and there was no love left between them. That's when his manager at his workplace, Floor and Decor, Ashley Bocanegra, came into the picture, and the two of them began a relationship. I'm not sure why Ashley cheated on her partner/fiancé of 10 years. Maybe it was to get back at him for cheating on her previously, or maybe she was truly in love with Daniel. Unfortunately, Daniel couldn't keep his affair a secret and told his sister, who was visiting at the time, all about his affair, not realizing that his sister considered Antonetta more of a sister than Daniel as a brother. The whole affair was revealed when Antonetta and Janine found Daniel and Ashley walking together near a Quick Trip gas station, and so the revenge plan began. The next day, while Daniel was sleeping, they took his phone and started texting Ashley, impersonating him and luring her to their apartment complex. There, they ambushed her, beat her, and stole her phone, threatening to call her fiancé and tell him about her cheating. Despite her injuries, Ashley followed them back to the house and kept banging on the door until Daniel woke up. After a fight with Antonetta, he returned Ashley's phone to her. Seeing her in such a state, he should have taken her to the hospital, but instead, he started a big fight with Antonetta and his sister. Ashley made it back to her house and called her fiancé to come and take her to the hospital, where, unfortunately, she took her last breaths. Janine and Antonetta pleaded guilty and were sentenced to 20 years in prison. And with that, we sums up our case for today.